Welcome back to Wild Wacky Whatevers. Today we are going to do stewed cinnamon apples. We are going to make 2 servings. One serving will require 2 large apples, cored and diced, half a teaspoon of ground cinnamon, My help was already confused.
Yeah, those don't look good.
6 tablespoons of water.
We may wait, hold on. Yeah, it's okay.
1 tablespoon of non-dairy buttery spread, such as Smart Balance.
Jesus.
Our apples have been around for a little bit, so we might not do 2 servings.
Keep going.
Looks like we're going to do 1 serving.
Yep.
And an option is to throw pecans in there, or possibly chopped nuts of some sort. We're going to skip the option.
Yeah, I have walnuts. I don't have any pecans.
So apple pie for breakfast is what they call it. It's a 5-minute prep time, 10 minutes to cook. So place the apples in water in a small bowl, saucepan, over medium heat. Add the cinnamon and stir. Bring to a boil, cover, reduce heat to low, and simmer for 6 to 8 minutes. Uncover and cook, stirring frequently until the apples are soft and the water evaporates. Add 1 tablespoon of water if needed, if the apples appear to be too dry. Stir in the buttery spread. To serve, spoon the apples into serving bowls and top with chopped pecans. Cost analysis. Apples are pretty cheap per pound, depending on what kind you buy. The recipe will cost less than $2 even if you buy some of the most expensive apples, or even if you buy the most expensive apples. Hey, you're not to get in.
Joe!
We have a little kitten that's trying to get into the play here. As a rule, darker red is better form of antioxidant point of view, but go with whatever looks best for in store. One serving is about 395 calories, and that's all there is to it.
Can you mention this as a... Yep, okay.
And this is one of the things that come out of this book, Stopping Kidney Disease Food Guide. I really need to start doing some of these recipes in these books, because as of recent, I found out I am actually at stage 5 with my kidneys now. About 13% running. And have started working on the process of getting ready for dialysis when I need it. They've checked my veins, and unfortunately they're not big enough just to do it that way. There's a few different methods of doing it. There's a few different methods for of how to put something in me, because my veins are too small, or one side is too small, the other one's and one is a tube that's always in me, but it's hanging out. So with cats, it's not going to be the best thing. One cat I don't really have to worry about. The kitten is a different story.
Okay.
Plus, I didn't like that idea of possibly snacking it on things. And, there was another one where they put it just under the skin, a tube. Anybody knows what a stent looks like? It looks a lot like that, but doesn't have all the metal.
Called a fistula.
Fistula. But because of insurance, that's not being allowed. So instead they have to cut my arm, I think roughly from halfway from the elbow to the top up here, down to halfway from the hand to the elbow, and put a loop in, so that in time comes, the needle can get stuck into that and have no problem with flow. One question is, I'm not sure it has to have possibly 2 done, because somebody did talk about it. They shouldn't be done in this. They shouldn't be taking out and putting back in the same arm.
Right.
So.
One on each side.
Yeah. So I may be cut open for a bit.
Yeah. All right. So I have now diced the apples in the pan, and I think it said 6 tablespoons of water.
Yes.
Yep. Okay. It's a tablespoon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. All right. And does it say when to put the cinnamon in?
Add the cinnamon and stir. Bring to a boil. So it sounds like the cinnamon goes in right away.
Okay.
It says place the apples in water in a small saucepan over medium heat. Add the cinnamon and stir. Bring to a boil. Cover the reduce heat to low and simmer 6 to 8 minutes.
All right. How much cinnamon was it? 2?
Cinnamon is half a teaspoon.
Oh, half.
Yeah.
Oh dear. Okay. Quarter, half.
See. Now our 4-year-old cat, which is here, she wouldn't bother with my arm. She does get a little lovey at times. Which that's fine. She just likes snuggling up once in a while.
Alright.
So we will come back in a few minutes.
Ready.
Alright. So here we go. We got the apples stewing here. My lovely assistant of a wife is helping me because I can't stay on my legs too long. She'll get paid later.
Oh! Yeah, I added the butter probably about between 5 and 8 minutes cooking on medium.
It smells great in here now. You got the cinnamon.
And the water is just about cooked out. So it's almost, it's thickening. The liquid is evaporating and thickening it a little bit. Okay.
And that is supposed to be good for kidneys. It's like a warm little snack. For someone like me, I'm not supposed to have oatmeal anymore. So
Yeah, but that's for another health reason?
yes, because oatmeal is supposed to be good for kidneys also. But because of other health reasons, I can't have oatmeal, but this is a nice warm little snack. So that's it. As you see, it makes like a half a bowl.
Well, there's more in there. I was splitting it.
Oh.
So,
Okay, so it would make a full bowl.
yeah.
Which
I was
is,
just trying to let it cool.
yeah, I can't eat it right away anyway.
Yeah.
I'll burn myself.
Actually, I can. Let's see. It's probably hot, super hot, but
So please subscribe if you haven't. Like the video, hopefully. Share it, definitely.
hopefully we can do more of these, and I would like to do a few recipes on anti-inflammatory cooking.
If I can find my paperwork, I had a bunch of different recipes in here. Otherwise, I'll have to scan the book again and see what they were. One was a blueberry soup.
The other book has a bunch marked in it too.
It had some, but most of them were out of this book that I found. I just went through it, picked out things that I thought I would like. I believe salmon is on my list for doing.
And now we have an air fryer, so we've had very bad luck cooking salmon on a stove in the past, so I'm hoping that the air fryer will take the...
But I actually did order it at a restaurant one time. They have a early bird menu, which is cheap. So I got it one time, and I actually liked it. It was nothing like what I've cooked at home. So I think one of the problems with it at home is that I've bought smoked salmon, so it's really already cooked. And then I try cooking it again. So I think that's the issue. I would have to buy fresh salmon and cook it. And then it probably wouldn't be a problem. So, put any comments in if you have any. If you have any questions, trust me that, or do not take this as definite advice. You could use it to help, but if you think you have problems in that, please see your doctor. I am not a doctor. I just have the problems. So long from the channel. Bye.